Arcade Improv! Arcade Improv!
Sorry.
And hello, welcome to Arcade Improv. I'm Mish.
I'm Lauren.
I just tried this level again off camera.
It's frustratingly difficult.
I failed it again.
I'm telling you, like, this level's not easy.
My thumbs are like, they're done.
Poor thing.
It's like when you play N64 when you're a kid. You ever play N64 as a kid?
I never did, actually.
Were you like past video games when N64 came
No,
out?
N64, I just never had an N64 system.
Well, like,
I had a Sega Genesis. All my friends had Nintendos, though, because they were way cooler than I was.
so the joystick in that game, like half of the games, you just had to like rotate it. So you would use like the palm of your hand.
Oh, yeah?
And you would rotate it as fast as you could, and you wouldn't care that your hand had blisters on it. You'd just keep going until you were like bleeding. That's just how N64 works.
It's just like how you did it.
Yeah.
It's just like how you played. All right,
you can do this. You can do it, put your back into it.
You can do it, put your ass into it.
Put your back into it.
Put your ass into it. That's such a dirty song. There was like this whole like string of songs that came out when I was in like middle school and high school that were just like fucking filthy.
I mean, there still are.
Maybe I just don't
Listen
listen
to
to the same
them.
music anymore, but it was like they were disgusting, just like so fucking dirty. And I'm like, really? Okay.
I think, like, I don't care if it's dirty and consensual, but when it's dirty and, like, supremely sexist.
Yeah, that's not cool.
No, I mean, Chris, who is it? What's his name? Chris Brown? Nope.
The guy.
Chris Rock. There we go. Not Chris Brown.
Okay.
The comedian, not the abuser.
All right. Good way to call that out.
Yeah. Chris Rock has a really funny thing about music made by people like Chris Brown. That's about like.
I see where you got confused.
Yeah. Where he talks about how people, like, women won't like sexist things in music until it's like a song that they can dance to, and then if they can dance to it, they're gonna want to dance to it. And I have a little of that, where I'm like, I don't like the meaning behind this song, but I can't help myself.
But
it
it's
comes
just
on,
you're dancing, and
like
you're
to the
feeling
window,
good and-
to the wall.
Yeah, or like that Superman song with a Superman
Man,
that hoe.
Yeah, it's awful.
It's like, no, that's not appropriate. Like,
No.
you can't say that shit about people.
I don't-
It's got a beat and I can dance to it, so it's all right.
Exactly.
It's like, no, it's not. That's worse. It's probably worse because they're like covering up all of the assholery with like, but it's okay because it's got a
good beat. It's got a beat, and I can dance to it.
Yeah.
I can dance to it.
You can dance. Like, don't you want to dance to it?
As Chris Rock said, if the music's right, if the beat is right, she'll dance all night. I think that's how he said it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And the way he did it was he was having a conversation with a woman, and he was like, "But this is so sexist and awful," and she was like, "He ain't talking about me."
Yeah, maybe he's not, but that doesn't
No, it doesn't.
make it fun.
You know what song really bothers me though is the One Direction song.
Which one? I don't listen to like
Music,
not
like
that
mainstream.
kind of music.
It's the one that's like, you're beautiful and she doesn't know she's beautiful. You don't know
like
you're
that?
beautiful. Oh, that's what makes you beautiful.
Oh, you don't know that you're hot, so you're hotter?
Right.
Fuck that.
Exactly. You're hot because you have low self-esteem?
Apparently. Oh. Well, you won't like leave him for a guy who's like better than he is because you don't know that you're worth it. So he's got you on lockdown for as long as he wants you. That's douchey. It's douchey as fuck, actually.
The way that you flip your hair gets me overwhelmed, but when you smile at the ground, it ain't hard to tell. You don't know you're beautiful. That's what makes you beautiful.
That's fucked.
Right?
That's super fucked.
Where's the song? Actually, there's a really great one. I think it's Neo, the Independent Woman song. That he has.
Independent woman. Independent woman. Independent woman.
Yep, that's exactly how it goes.
I know.
Too.
I know. I'm stuck!
You can do it. Put your back into it.
We're not singing that again.
I think that's how we got here.
I think that is exactly how we got here. I have a feeling that that is, in fact, how we got to where we are right now.
Okay.
Come here, little girl.
Get him. Yeah. Oh, you're gonna do it. Oh, you're gonna do it. Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh my
Lauren
God.
LaPope.
We're gonna
Oh
do
my
this
God.
shit. We're gonna do
Oh my
it.
God.
We're gonna do
Oh my
it.
God. Oh my God. Oh my God. We're gonna get there. You're going.
Fuck you! I did it! Not
Oh
fuck
my
you,
God.
like
Oh my
the
God.
person, but
Oh
like,
my
fuck
God.
yeah!
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. You got there. You got us there. You got me there. What?
And then the cops will start shooting at you. Oh, it's the best.
The cops shoot at you for stealing things?
No, just because you're too big and scary.
And for abducting children,
Yes,
probably.
for abducting children and people and the baseball players and clowns and...
And, you know, TVs and
Yeah.
sushi and creamer and a
Yep.
camera. Oh my gosh, you're like almost three meters.
Woo!
Alrighty,
Alrighty, all done. Back to the princedom.
Now let's go get berated by Dad.
Yeah,
Who's
it's
gonna
not
tell
big
you did it
enough.
wrong.
It's not big enough at all.
Okay, Dad, tell us how bad we are. You know what? Fuck you. You
did this
made us.
20
You trained us, motherfucker.
We have some anger issues.
I mean, with a dad like that,
How could you not, right?
Gokura sama
Iko-chan? What does that mean?
Well, it's the car. You did collect lots of Japanese stuff, yes? We'll make a fast comet with a big tail. All right, come on, come on, come on.
Congrats.
Oh my God.
Hey, yo.
Oh.
Hey, first in Japan. Japan was first things.
Wow.
Hardly any Japanese stuff. What?
Fuck yourself.
It's not hideous. Hey, that's like. All right.
75. That's like
That's like a C.
3/4 of the way
Yeah.
there. Such an ordinary score.
Normal is back in vogue. All right. Yippee. Ryu. Uhuru.
Ooh. I always just want to say Yatta because heroes. You know Hero from Heroes? Yatta!
Oh, yeah. Adorable.
Yatta.
Adorable.
Y-A-T-A.
You can do better. Kids,
In English?
take this with you. You can do better.
First geisha comet. But you know what? If you don't want to do better, that's okay too.
Yeah, I mean, like,
As long as you're doing better when it comes to like people in the world.
yeah.
Do better in the world.
Yeah.
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 I don't care how well you do on like your
Is this the flower one? Oh, the flower one is good! I like the flower one.
Oh yay. You wanna play the flower one?
I want to play the flower one.
Play the flower one.
Attention, shoppers!
There is a new,
New
area,
area.
in the princedom.
Tropiquizar.
So is it like worth it to be a prince and have all these
No.
princedom and but have to
No,
be this D-bag
definitely
son?
not worth it. I think definitely not worth it.
I agree, man. I mean, my
'Cause, like,
parents,
you
my
get-
parents like didn't have that much, and they were like psychics for a living. But
That shit's fascinating. Can we talk about that next?
we can totally talk about psychic parents
Oh,
next.
good.
And the
Psychic
Flower
parents.
Kingdom. I just feel like the Flower Kingdom is the perfect place for that.
Right?
Yeah.
Flower child. Cloud9
Cloud9
Forest. Rolling up plans to make Jupiter!
All right. Should we leave it here? Or we'll do one more.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'll start it then. And then you can tune in to see us catch it the next time.
No, we're gonna go ahead. We can do this.
I don't know that I can do it in 1 minute, but we'll see.
We'll have a
Plants.
longer episode. It's fine.
Ooh, is this the watering one? I wonder if this is the watering one. Because in the
New York.
Katamari Forever, which is
Washington.
like the version of...
Apache? Must have been Atlanta. Los Angeles, Des Moines. Where's Kansas City?
San Francisco,
Seattle.
Seattle. Nope, this isn't.
Glam House. What kind of stuff are you supposed to be focusing on?
I have no idea.
Me neither. I wasn't paying any attention.
Nope. I just flipped right
Flowers?
through it. Yes, I think so.
And I just made that up because it's the flower planet. So you wanted to talk about my psychic parents?
I do. Let's talk about the fact that you had psychics for parents. Like, that's what they did for a living.
Psychic spiritual advisors.
Yeah, that's fascinating to me.
Reiki masters.
Yeah, how does, like, it's fascinating. Like, what So how do people like decide one day like I'm gonna be a psychic and I'm gonna give people advice from the afterlife? Like how does that? I mean, I believe that there are people who are, you know, who have abilities that not everybody else has. Does that make any sense? Like, who maybe could talk to spirits. Like, I kind of believe that those exist too, but I also have no proof. So, I mean, I guess that's
After
how
my
people...
mom died, I went to a psychic because I think, you know, you kind of gravitate to the things that you were grew up with. Like, some people
Yeah.
in times of need gravitate to going to church or whatever,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
I gravitate to that. And I went to a psychic and didn't tell her that my mom died, and she knew. And she, like, literally, like, told me things that my mom wanted to say to me.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, and, like, I don't know. I want to be a skeptic because I feel like I don't want to be naive or gullible.
Yeah, you don't want to be, like, taken in.
Right, especially when you grow up in that household, right? You're
Like, well, yeah, and at what point do you go, this is all fucking bullshit, like...
about 8. Because
Like,
everyone else is
it was
making,
a different time.
People are making fun of you, right?
Yeah,
so
you're
the
like,
way
your
that you
parents
cope
are
with
crazy.
it. Yeah, the way you cope with it is you say, oh yeah, they are crazy.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then you become a
crazy.
complete dick child to your family who's working really hard to sustain a living for you doing it and telling them that they're stupid. Children are awful. Children are awful.
Children are terrible. They're all the worst.
And the best. They're both.
Yes.
So my mom got into a car accident, and this is how she used to tell the stories, that she could see her body from outside of the car.
Crazy.
And she like had this like moment of, was she gonna die or live? And my older sister was about 6 years old at the time, and she would have had to live with her father, and her father wasn't like the best guy.
Yeah.
So my mom was like, I can't die now.
I'm gonna stay alive then.
Yeah. And then after that, she went to her friend's house, who was
Where'd
an
she go?
astrologer.
Did you see that? Did you see her fly? Where'd she go? 'Cause I can pick her up now.
I don't know. I didn't see it. Thought you meant my mom. I was very confused there for a minute.
No, that would be very confusing. No, I did not mean your
Oh, you got a human. You got another human.
I did. I got a person. When they go flying is when you can pick them up.
Oh. Yeah, so after that she went to her friend's house, and her friend was an astrologer, and my mother didn't believe in astrology or
Yeah.
psychicness or any of it. And she's like looking at this chart, and she says to the lady, this guy's gonna go to jail. And the lady's like, how do you know that? What are you talking about? And my mom's like, I don't know, I just see this guy going to jail. So the woman calls the guy on the phone. The guy comes over. This is Brooklyn, mind you, right? So it's this big, like, Italian Brooklyn guy, right?
Yeah.
Talks like this.
Yeah.
And my mom's friend puts out 3 tarot cards in front of my mother and tells her, close your eyes, tell him what you see. And she tells this whole story about like this like illegal activity that was happening and how this other guy was gonna rat him out. Mm-hmm. And she tells it all to the detail, and she opens her eye, and the guy is like paper white, and he's like, yeah, that'll happen, but that guy, he would never rat us out. That would never happen. And then my mother gets a phone call from jail a week later.
He was like, you were all right. You were so right.
And then
why didn't I listen?
And then my mother proceeds to get a bunch of phone calls from people in jail
Oh, really?
asking for psychic readings.
That's crazy. Like, you were so good.
And so it begins.
Ooh, other cities. Oh, I'm not going to make this one, you guys, I don't think. But that's all right. This was fun. I've forgotten how fun it is to get bigger.
I mean, you might. You only have 1 meter left, and you have time still. Just get that giraffe, dude. Yeah, and the Russian dolls, and everything. How big do you need to be to get a car?
You need to be 5 meters for a car.
Gosh, you're good at this. You're almost there. You are the Katamari master.
Oh my god, I love this game so much. Like, I spent so much time in college playing this game with my best friend. Like, we had like a ritual. We knew exactly what we were gonna do. Like, we had a whole thing. We would get pizza, and we would get cheese bread, and we would drink vodka tonics.
You did
and
it!
We would play all of the Katamari, and it was just the most fun.
Look at that! Look at you go! There's only one game I played in college, and that was Guitar Hero, constantly.
Guitar Hero?
Oh my god.
Nice.
Yeah. I was an awful influence. I was a theater major. My roommate was an engineering major. One of them was engineering and one of them was business. And the engineering major roommate, Linda, she asked me if she should go to her general ed class or drop the class and play Guitar Hero with me one day.
And you said, drop the class.
I said,
Let's
"Drop the
play
class."
Guitar Hero.
And I like looked at the syllabus and I knew all the required reading because it was like plays. It was like an English class done in plays. And I was like, oh, all those plays are lame. You're not going to want to read those. You don't want to read Waiting for Godot. Trust me. Come play Guitar Hero with me.
You're the worst.
And she
You're the
dropped
best.
the class and we have photos of that day.
Nice.
Her glasses went flying off her face because we rocked so hard.
Nice.
All right, that's it, guys. Lauren just killed 2 rounds to make up for like the last 4 episodes of failures.
It's nice to like get that like button on it, you know, where you're like, fuck, I'm just running into walls, and then all of a sudden you're like, no, wait, I know how to play this game.
All right.
Hiya, stranger.
Hi, Dad.
Hey.
Or actually, Uncle, because now we're the cousins.
Yeah.
Hi, Uncle.
Hey, what's up? It's because Jupiter has to be green. I don't know why Jupiter has to be green.
Jupiter.
No, that doesn't make sense. Top ingredients are plants. What?
There was a Keenan and Kel. Oh no, it was all that.
Oh, 31 points, y'all.
Oh man.
I killed it.
You won. It's fine.
I did win.
Kelly.
I did win. And I got a present! Woo! It's a flower! How exciting. A nifty gifty. An Ichigo!
Oh yay! It's Ichigo!
She's my favorite!
She's so cute.
For your daily snorgle.
It's
What's
a snorgle.
Ha! Jinx! Pinch Pokio Miko. Uhuru!
Woohoo!
All right. Bye. Bye. This is my video game stigmata. I bled for my game!